On the hour, rugbyleague.com news. Brought to you by Thomson Reuters, the global leader for news.
Coming up, family first, another body blow to the Kangaroos in the countdown to the Ashes. Broncos fans forced to pay dearly to get to the grand final. And ex-World Club Challenge hero Lewis Dodd cut loose by the Bunnies. But first up, on the eve of the Dally M, Sydney Roosters captain James Tedesco has pulled out of contention for Aussie selection for the Ashes. Teddy was seen as an automatic choice for new coach Kevin Walters after a stellar season for the Tricolours. In fact, after being judged by his fellow players as the player of the season for the fourth time, Tedesco is the hot tip for the Dally M. But as for another crack at the green and gold, that's not happening, all because of family reasons, with Teddy the best man for his brother's wedding. And as for the grand final, the teams are in. For Melbourne, it's the same 17 that defeated Cronulla in the preliminary final. And for Brisbane, just the one change, with Pat Carrigan returning from suspension at lock, which means Tyson Smoothie is relegated to the bench. Meanwhile, the grand final has become a very expensive exercise for Broncos fans. In keeping with what's happened previously, Broncos supporters are facing ticket heartbreak as well as soaring travel costs, with Sydney hotel accommodation now around $1,300 a night. In other news, English halfback and former World Club Challenge hero Lewis Dodd has been cut loose by South Sydney after only 6 NRL matches, with the club stumping up 6 figures to get the deal done. And in country rugby league, a big story just north of Sydney, where the Wyong Roos have announced they're leaving Newcastle's Denton Cup competition from next season, the Roos to confine themselves to local footy on the Central Coast. In the UK, some player signing news involving teams that are not involved in the semi-finals this weekend. Firstly, Castleford. They've announced the acquisition of forward Renif Atoni on a 2-year deal from Wakefield, and Hull FC have picked up Arthur Romano from the Catalan Dragons, also on a 2-year contract. I'm Jason Costigan, and that's latest in news on rugbyleague.com.